I always wish that those guys would call me to advertise. I would. Thank you. Yes, young lady.
Can you please say you can do it?
You can do it! Well, there's a character I did on Saturday Night Live that, before you guys were born. And like, Adam and I would go out places, and Adam Sandler would like notice that like people would yell it out at me, and he'd notice that like after a while it was kind of unnerving, So in his head, 10 years later, maybe 15 years later, he wanted to do another thing for me that would cause me to be uncomfortable again. So I remember he called me and said, "There's this one line, just come out and do it for the weekend." Because he was shooting The Waterboy. The Waterboy was turned down by every studio. Every single studio. The last studio that they went to, otherwise they were not going to make the movie, was Disney. And Disney said yes, and it made $163 million just in the theater. And it's going to make hundreds of millions in video and DVD back then when there was money in it. But anyway, he called me up and I said, "What's the line?" He said, "You can do it." And I went, "Well, what does it mean?" He said, "We'll figure it out, just come on." And I said, "Well, I don't understand." He said, "Come on now, we'll have dinner." So basically, I just flew out there to have dinner with him. And we shot for 2 days, 1 day and a half, basically. And he had me saying, "You can do it." "You can do it, you can do it, you can do it." "Cut your head off, we got the wing tomorrow. Wake your ass up, And then, so I just did it a bunch of different ways, and I didn't think much about it. Honestly, I didn't think much about it. And then he called me up 2 weeks before the movie came out and said, "Rob, in 2 weeks, The Waterboy is gonna come out. You're not gonna be able to go anywhere without hearing, 'You can do it.'" And I remember getting a cold chill in the back of my head. It was 20 years now, I'm still getting it. So those are the best jokes, the ones that last for 2 decades. $6. That means like one person went. So, and it isn't necessarily about money. It's also, I'm glad that there's a lot of this stuff's coming out. Everybody's got some creepy story about every woman I know has a terrible story about show business. So, I know Rachel McAdams has a terrible story about show business. I was glad she had a good one with me. No, because she had a good experience on that movie, which is great. You need to, because it doesn't have to be horrible, And look, it can be. Yes, loud baby. How are you? What's your question? How are you? You're sweet.
I was just curious why you weren't in Grown Ups 2, and then
that's a very good question.
Why you haven't really done any Sandler movies since then.
Maybe he's mad at me. I don't know. No, I did Ridiculous 6 after that. That was good.
I like that movie, but I don't like it all that.
I always look for the voice when I do a picture, and like I was trying to do Mexican. That was a Mexico City accent.
Not just Mexico, but Mexico City. The thing about there's a guy that I work with. His name was Hidalgo, Carlos Hidalgo Valdez, and he talked like this. So I said, "That's the voice I'll use for the movie."
But I didn't do Grown Ups because of what you're holding right in your hand right there. My wife was having a baby, and I went, "I've missed so much. This I'm not going to miss." So I stayed there with my wife.